Hi everyone, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you a recent purchase that I made with Trollbeads at Partridge Creek Mall. There is a starter bracelet that just came out and it is just beautiful, and I love my Trollbeads starter bracelets. So I wanted to share that with you. I also purchased one other thing from the Walk the Journey collection. And then I'm gonna show you a few designs that I also had put together back in September. So I'm gonna get right into it. As always, beautifully packaged, as you can see, and this time there's some new candies in here. These are some really very tasty, like chewy, almost like taffy candies that I know I'll probably have to hide from my son because he really likes these. Beautifully packaged, as you can see. It's got a nice little overwrap, and there is a thank you card in there. So let me share with you what I have. Okay, put that aside. All right, so got my thank you card that I'll read later. And let's see what is in here. Let me see if I can get this off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need scissors, so let me do that. All right, so let's see. In here. And there is a first look at everything that I purchased. So I'm gonna get this out of the box so I can show you in more detail. So this is the Eternal Vitality Bracelet, and this is the extra bead that I purchased from the Walk the Journey collection. I'm gonna go ahead and just get this taken off so I can just show you the bracelet as it comes. So a few times a year, Trollbeads will release a starter bracelet. And a starter bracelet is a great way to begin your Trollbeads journey. Because it's a complete bracelet. You get the foxtail, you get a clasp, you get a silver bead, and then a glass bead. And all of these, like the clasp, the glass, and the silver bead, none of these are available for sale individually. It's really nice, like to get some stunning limited edition pieces that well, I've purchased many a starter bracelet in my day, and I really love incorporating them in my designs. So this clasp has a ginkgo leaf on it, and ginkgo leaves are just so beautiful and so graceful. And if you ever like look up the meaning of a ginkgo leaf, like in some cultures, they just have so much meaning about life and, peace. So I think this is just a very apt bracelet for any nature lover. And you can see this is the side where you clasp your bracelet, like the beads don't fall off on this side. This side here with the smaller opening and the smaller loop is where you slide your glass beads and silver beads on to make your bracelet. But this is the clasp that comes with this bracelet. And then the silver bead, the website describes it. It says silver shapes like leaves of the Indian temple tree, which, I am not sure if the Indian temple tree is a ginkgo tree, but these to me also look like ginkgo leaves. And what's kind of cool is the way this particular bead is designed. Of course, you know, it's like the stem of two leaves form the opening that the foxtail can go through. But then where the leaves meet down here, it also connects, and you can actually thread like another bracelet through there and kind of have two foxtail bracelets connected, which is kind of a clever use of this particular silver bead. I think I saw that from a fellow, you know, bead lover just like me, where they discovered that. And then the bead that is the star of the show, in my opinion anyway, is the glass bead. And it is just a beautiful soft green. Like the glass itself is a soft green overlay that is bumpy, but then the core has like a soft green and then like candy stripes of like even a not a solid black line, but you can see that they're individual really thin black lines all kind of ran together on top of like a green and white striped base. So it really gives this particular glass bead, especially with the bumps, just a lot of depth and dimension, and it just really plays with light beautifully. It reminds me a lot of the Florence bead from the oh gosh, it is like the very first kit that I ever fell in love with, and I am blanking on it right now. It reminds me of the Florence bead from that particular kit. I'll, of course, always put the name down here. Yeah, it is just such a beautiful starter bracelet set. So very, very happy to have been able to get this bracelet for myself. And then a bead that I purchased from the Walk the Journey collection is this beautiful cradle style bead called Calming Shelter. And it features two faceted green onyx on either side, along with this beautiful silver work that you see right there. The silver work, of course, goes all the way around the bead. And this particular bead, like now that I have it home and I have it in hand, I was looking it up on the Trollbeads website, and the bead itself represents finding inner calm amid the chaos. And this bead could not be more meaningful at this juncture of my life. My two dogs recently got in a really bad fight with each other. And my son and I, while trying to pull them off each other, we both sustained some injuries to our hands and arms and legs. So the dogs are healing, my son and I are healing, but when I happened to read the particular meaning behind this bead, I couldn't think of a more apt bead to have in my life right now. So this is Calming Shelter. And then I thought I would share a couple Trollbeads designs that I have put together in the month of September. The first one I'm going to share is this one right here. And this, I think, was towards the end of September, kind of getting ready for spooky season. And here in Colorado, like the weather has just been so beautiful. The leaves are just starting to turn here where I live, and the sun, you know, the temperatures at night are cooling down, but during the day, the sun just shines brightly and is warm. And I just figured the colors in this particular bracelet just kind of capture that. So I have this on my twisted copper bangle, and it's got, of course, the copper spacers. And well, the color inspiration, I think, behind this bracelet is coming from this particular faceted glass right here called Flowers from the Heart. And it has this very soft, peachy pink base. And then you have these bright yellow flowers with orange centers and green stems and leaves. And I just drew my color inspiration from this particular faceted glass bead. So this bead right here, of course, I feel matches just perfectly. This is the Joyful Diamond Sparkle bead. And the sparkle beads were from a surprise collection a couple of summers ago, back when all the country diamond beads were all the rage. I think Trollbeads released the sparkle beads and the twinkle beads to kind of make those of us that didn't have access to all of these country beads feel a little bit better. So I fell in love with them and picked up all of those. This bead right here is the Pearls of Light, and this is just a triple pearl bead, just a very simple silver bead. It's almost in a triangular shape, like if this was off the bangle, you would be able to see that, but it just has 3 natural freshwater pearls. And then again, we have the Flowers from the Heart. Kind of preparing for spooky season, we have the Scary Cat bead. And this was a limited edition bead for Halloween in, I think, 2022. I could be wrong there, but I do believe this was the 2022 Halloween bead. Then we have one of the round faceted strawberry quartz beads from a couple spring collections ago. And then we have the delicate flower silver, which just hugs it perfectly. So this design was, I believe, towards the end of September, kind of getting ready for spooky season here in the States. We'll just put that right there. And then this bangle that I put together, I just think is so beautiful. Like, I have just fallen hook, line, and sinker for green onyx. I think it is such a gorgeous natural stone. This bangle I have on a star bangle, and I just have a plain pair of silver stoppers. And I have a jester's hat, silver, kind of snugging up to and hugging the round faceted green onyx. We have a luminous connector. And then we have the mushrooms of magic. And I just feel that the green onyx brings out the green in the leaves on these little black and white mushrooms. I just really love that pop there. And then this silver here also came out like this bead, and this bead. Oh, and this one all came out with the Walk the Journey collection this autumn. So this is the Leaves of Longevity, and it has different types of leaves. Like we have like a maple leaf, and then we have what to me look like aspen leaves, but could be wrong there. But just more of a generic leaf shape. And then of course we have the longevity symbol kind of tucked in there. And then here we have the Beauty Bloom. This was from the faceted kit, which I believe is called Nature Life. And the mushrooms, that was from the Treasures of the Forest kit. But this here is Beauty Bloom. And then we have this little cutie kind of finishing off the end. This is the Talisman of Protection. And he is a sweet little porcupine. So, and then the last bangle that I'm going to share with you is this one here. This is also on a star bangle, and this also features a pair of plain silver stoppers. And this one I kind of drew the color inspiration from the Willful Owl and this faceted glass bead here, which has those creams and tans, as well as just a little pop of blue. So on this side, we have a light blue agate. And then we have just this little itty bitty silver in between. This is the People's Bead from 2024. This is Hanami. And then this is Swaying Leaves from that faceted kit from this fall. This is probably one of my favorite silvers that released a few years ago. This is Willful Owl, and he has this most beautiful tiger eye that he's, that is his chest and belly. And I just think he is so perfect for the fall season. And then next to him, we have the Golden Memories, which was from Trollbeads Day this year. And this is just such a beautiful brown and kind of creamy, just a creamy brown, like toffee. I don't know, makes me think of caramels and just tea. It's just such a beautiful bead. Here we have Acorn Dreams, which is a silver that came out in autumn of 2023. And then wrapping up this design is the Mushrooms of Strength, just kind of bringing out those caramel and brown colors. So that is my new Eternal Vitality bracelet, along with my Calming Shelter bead, which is just, well, appropriate and so beautiful. So let me know what you think, guys. Which bracelet design is your favorite? Did you treat yourself to the new starter bracelet? Let me know, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.